Ladies and gentlemen, if you can hear me, we're rocking and rolling. We are obviously we have to open Surging Sparks. We're going to knock that out, but then we got to answer the question: is MJ Holdings Team Rocket? Do they steal the hits, or do they? No, they steal the bulk, and then they lie to you and tell you there's hits in there. Can we get a Team Rocket pack in there? That would be amazing. Let's warm up with some surging sadness. Let's kick it off. Let's really get the MJ Holding feels in here, Early night. Yeah, Jamie, I think I'm going to start going live at this time, at 6. I asked about it last time, and everyone was kind of on board with it. Rich says all obsidian. Really thought I was going to do that like slick-like and keep the cardboard on there, but it's not happening. I tried. That's what I give for trying to have slick hands, Let's get it on. Let me adjust this situation. There we go. Look at those sexy monitors in the background. We're going to put that energy card to the front. That's the Pikachu. It's the Pikachu we're looking for. I don't even want to give it away because it's fire energy, fire hits. He's looking for his nuts. Someone's got to say it. He is not happy about that statement. Obviously, way too much makeup. That fish is preparing for TikTok. We got Bowser. Decided to jump ship and hit to that Pokemon world. Counter gains, which you get when you don't go to the gym. Stunfish. What a weird fish. Crocolore. And like I said, it's obviously not the Pikachu at the back. That's how it is. I feel like I was going somewhere. I was going to say something, but I don't know. Oh, yes. Sorry, guys. I don't know if this is going to be a Lego channel or not, or if we're about to add Legos in. So I started doing some Lego stuff, and as you guys know on my stock channel, market makers, they all follow me because that's what banks do, So anyway, I'm rock and roll. I'm doing my own thing. I started opening Legos. I decided I'm going to hang these Lego cars on my wall. I didn't know how much they were at the time, but I'm committed. I'm $4,000 in on these cars, by the way, because we just got to buy them. They're $500 a piece. Lego's releasing one car every 2 years, basically making a rainbow. Next year is purple to McLaren. No, the McLaren's orange. I got that one now. Next year, purple's going to come out. I think it's going to be the finale. I'm going to hang them up on the walls. My office, as you can see, all black, gray, white. It's cool for me. Figure I need to have some color in it. Anyway, what do you know? I get into the Lego world, and all of a sudden, Lego's like, hey, Don, I see you're in here. What can we do to make you, happier? Obviously, they listened because Lego next year is going to have Pokemon. Hang on. I've been opening this on the side. So anyway, next year, Lego is releasing Pokemon sets. So we're gonna have to just build. We're gonna build some things. Build some things. Right now, the cars that I'm building are 4,000 pieces, 3,600 pieces, which is amazing because you have the McLaren right now, 7-gear shifter, functional. You got to put the engine together when it rotates. The whole assembly. The pistons are firing up and down in order. It's absolutely amazing. The gear. Why does there need to be a functional shifter? Anyway, 3 packs and an online code card. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're buying it just for these, am I about to make your day? Come to the channel, and I'll hook it up. We got Scarlet Violet, Base, Brilliant Stars, and Lost Origin. With MJ Holdings, this just might be the chase packs. I don't know, but did I already give this away? What we got? Mimikyu EX Showcase. Where did they find these? Let's go yellow border. Let's do yellow border first. Anyway, you called that one. Dear God. Are there some Pokemon ones out there now? They are, but they're off-brand. They're not Lego, okay? Come on. We're not going to get over that cheap stuff. That's what actually bugs me about all the Lego, like, brick set, or not Lego, but Pokemon, like, bricks or whatever it's called. It really bugs me that they're not Lego. But anyway, all that's changing. 2, 3, 4. McLaren 720 is the dream car. Too bad they are the most unreliable cars out. They are. And like the top glass will break just from you driving. Like the roof is glass. It's annoying to get those fixed. But I will say the one thing that I don't think people really talk about enough is McLaren on the dash has drift mode. So like you can actually tell it how much of an angle you want to slide out before traction control hits. So you can say, I want to put this thing, I want to put her at an angle. I want to go sideways. I want the passenger window to be my windshield. And McLaren will not turn on the traction control until you get to that angle, which is pretty fun. Fun fact. 100% reason why you should get one. Wurmple, obviously not a lucky one, because if that was a lucky Pokemon, it'd be a 4-leaf clover. Rhyhorn, just kind of mad. Murkrow, Horsey, Misfortune Sisters. What a misfortunate name. Whoa, I'm sure I have this card, but that holo just hits for some reason. You see what I'm seeing? Like, look at that thing. That thing's bright. Is it bad that that's even like we're even talking about that? 1999, that was a hit. Okay. You guys are spoiled with all this 3 holos in every pack. White code card. Come on. You miss yellow border. I do and don't. I got so used to silver so fast that the yellow border looks not old in a good way, but just like that looks off. Like who chose yellow in the first place? Silver kind of just hits, you know, like this would be good if it was an electric Pokemon, but it's water. And the last time I tried to take a bath with a toaster, somebody got all uppity, and that's all this reminds me of. Collapse Stadium, Luxio. See, there's an electric one. That fits. Pod Helmet. Baltoy, not Baltoy. Snowrunt. Nose Pass. Are they related? I feel like they might be related. Knockoff Pikachu. Cubchoo, still needing a Kleenex. All right, Weevil for the reverse. Oh, and that one. Dang it. Super rare. I want to see Firework reverse, but full art. Oh, yeah. Those, I don't have any of those, and I'm thinking about it. I'm not going to do it in this market. That's ridiculous. The prices are absolutely insane, but I want to buy just all the Firework holo cards. There's going to be some stupid ones in there, I know, but like most of them aren't that ridiculous, but I want to have a complete set of it. Fighting Energy, Magikarp, Magnemite, Tarantula, Pokemon Catcher, Bombardier, a Beach Court. Not bad. Can you imagine going for that? I guess they're playing Pokemon. I'm thinking tennis, and you just get sand in your eye. Like, that's got to suck. Bisharp, Wiglet, and I knew MJ Holdings was coming with the hits, which is why I worked ahead, thought ahead, planned according, and got 5 of them. This Team Rocket set the cover looks good. You know what we got here? Mimikyu. Okay, so all these are out of a Mimikyu EX showcase, just repackaged as a mystery pack. Same thing. So we got Silver Tempest, Brilliant Stars, and Obsidian Flames. Oh man, I thought we were going for a dragon set, but that might be considered a dragon. I'm not sure, but what if that was a Kyurem or something? Like a pack art with a dragon on there? That would have been cool. Let's hit it again. I hate buying those for this reason. Yeah. Bunnery. People are weird. Don't even want to talk about that. Sword and Shield, Silver Tempest. Let's slow roll it just because, we can. Grass Energy, Grass and Electric. Emergency Jelly. It's like aloe vera. There's that Bunnery again. Dreepy looks like he might be a little dreepy, if you know what I'm saying. Fampy, Fletchling, Chimco. We got Frostless. Actually, every time I call it Chimco, someone's there to correct me. Just so you know, I know. Thank you. Dragonite. At least is that the... Oh, I was going to say, is that Dragonite art? But never mind. These holos. I don't know, maybe it's just been a while since I've seen a yellow border holo, but it just looks cool. Maybe a little 1999 tingling in there, but Let's slow roll this one. These vintage cards. Jesus Christ. Look at that thing. Even PSA couldn't give this a 10, and they give 10s to anything. You just got to send it in 5 or 6 times because they're consistent. Psychic energy. Is that 1 starfish or 2 starfish that happen to be caught in the middle of something? And they're like, just play it off. Just things to think about. Freshwater set. This one just shouldn't exist. What is this, cotton candy? They're talking about it. Impidimp. There, star you. Don't talk about my parents like that. That's how I was born. Ricardo. Cling Clang. Ricardo's older brother. Didn't this? I feel like I have 1,000 of these. Didn't this come in a set? Is this not the one that came in one of those big box sets? Seeding Flames. Need to get a Sleeping Mew yellow border. Underrated car. I feel it would only go up in price. I don't know if I have any more of those. I would say, sorry, shipping is a little late because I'm super behind. But I was say I could slip that in if I get another one. I got you, Jamie. It's my bad. 2, 3, 4. Did I mess that up? Anyway, they're going to be somewhere in here. A Moongus and Marucci. We're already there. Here we go. Stoutland, Dito, and Thunderous. Been waiting all day for this. So if you haven't caught on, this is what MJ Holdings does, is they say, hey, I know you got a printer for all the shiny stuff and a printer for the not shiny stuff. We'll just take the printer for the not shiny stuff and we'll buy it in bulk if you don't mind. We're not actually looking to sell any hits. Pokemon's like, I got you. We don't really care. You guys can't hear my music in the background, can you? YouTube will yell at me if you can, but anyway, I'm having a good time. I'm pumped if you guys can't tell. A little bullet for my Valentine right now, but was Avenged Sevenfold. I just noticed first edition on here. Can you imagine pulling a first edition out of these? Frauds. Mimikyu EX Showcase. You don't say. Brilliant Star, Silver Tempest, Obsidian Flames. All right. Yeah, I was like, should we just open all of them so we can just do it all in order? But let's see. I know where to find you if it becomes a problem. It's definitely not. I don't know why I'm reading that like it's got to be something different. Water energy, a weird fish, an even weirder one. Got a lot of things in his mouth. So if Palpitoad and Lickitung get together, that could be a messy session, you know? Mawile, Arvin, Stunfish, Litwick, King Gambit, and a jacked Dolphin. Slow roll this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought I saw a hit in there, but so we already know this is nothing. Now this is a Cloudbird. Don't let it confuse you because in some sets it's a dragon. And Lance is like, get that crap out of here. That is not a dragon. That cat was scared too. Murkrow, Cloudbird, Rotom, Professor Laventon, and a pretty sweet non-hollow. Brilliant Stars from MJ Holdings, guaranteed to be nothing. I sent in my first 2 PSA subs today. Went through GameStop, went rather quickly. Oh, why did you do PSA? I don't think PSA is going to do very well. Like personally, and it's funny if I say this, people laugh, but that's fine. I will buy PSA 10 slabs for PSA 9 prices. I won't go anything over PSA 9. It doesn't make sense because I know you can just keep sending things in. You can just keep sending 9s into PSA. Eventually, it'll come back at 10, and that's cool and all, but that's not a true 10, and that really bugs me. So I don't really care. I'll take a tag 10 and I'll pay PS10 prices for that. Boss's orders, and another pretty sweet non-holo. Tag might just take a bit. I think it'll happen. PSA is the gold standard. It's only because it's been around for a while. I think that's changing. PSA money-wise, tag isn't there. Yeah, it will be, because I don't think I'm the only one. This one's not bad. Okay, so far we've gotten the same thing in all of them, which is important because sometimes MJ Holdings would probably call this a chase pack, but my cards are getting crazy. When tag pulls the money, I'll switch. Yeah, it's new for that. You said the diehards getting PSA 10s, but I think that's silly. It's a silver border. What's up, Al? What do you see? It shows 90% PSA, 10% mixing. Yeah, but that's only now because tag's still new, and then you had the other brands. What are they called? CGC, but they did the same thing as PSA, so there was never a reason to switch. That's why those never took off. You know, why go with CGC? It's an unrecognized brand compared to PSA, but why go with tag? Well, now there's a reason. Now there actually is a difference. We got a Finding Nemo's mom, I think, because there's no fins. Yo, we're gonna be rich, except it's crashing in price, so we're not too rich. Hang on, I putting cards in the wrong pile. We did it. We pulled the hit. This is considered a chase pack. The Drowsy. Fun fact about this Drowsy, I bought it for $2, $6, I think $2 or $6, $3 maybe. I didn't recognize the card at all. I didn't know I already pulled it. It was sitting at the card store in the little glass case. I was like, I'll go ahead and buy it. and then this is the one that just went nuts. It went to all of a sudden jumped to $90. Price is correcting. It's actually back down to $45 now. And I know that because I was literally just looking at this earlier, because tonight's video was almost gonna not be about opening packs at all. It was gonna be talking about just kind of price action in general, and then pulling back. Let's see. BGS CGC, yeah, CG, yeah. There we go. Thank you. Drowsy look good next to Baxcalibur. I really like this card. I don't know if I might. I wouldn't pay $90 as it's a hype card, but let's say it's been a few years and I haven't had this card and it was $90. I probably would pick it up. I like that hit. Hang on, my cards are getting out of hand here. $6.90 and a 10, that would be worth it. Yeah, I don't think there's that very many 10s. Is that why? Usually when there's that much of a price jump in a 10, it's because most of them suck. And there's only a few 10s, which we can look at it. Corners wise, this corner is sharper than this one, so tag would pick that up. It probably would get a PSA. I mean, I'm not good at grading. I'm really not. Nothing looks wrong with it. Okay, never mind. I wiped that off. Nothing looks bad here. But that's what sucks is like that probably could get a PSA 10. Send it to tag, and they'll be like, 8. That thing's garbage. And they'll show you 1,900 things wrong with it. Like Scarlet Violet illustration rares is diabolical. The art changed. I do like Scarlet Violet for that. What's the next main series going to be called? Not the main series, but there was Sword and Shield, Scarlet Violet. Do we know what the next one's going to be called yet? Because I know we're about done with this set. And it's going to be weird because Scarlet Violet would be the first. It's kind of when I got back into it was Scarlet Violet had just released. So being back for a full generation, I guess. It's going to be wild. It's still $53 for that Drowsy. It's going to look good in a tag. Something and something. You're not wrong. Now, you know what's beating that Drowsy? The Venusaur. Cynthia's Ambition. Come on. Comic book Mencino. Chimchar. Windchime. Was that a what are those called? Radiant? Or is that just a really weird reverse? Weird. For some reason I didn't recognize, my hands are shaky, but like that green looks, it's the lines there. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera. Those lines made it look textured. I was like, I don't remember a textured card that looked like that. And then, oh man, I knew MJ Holdings was going to come through. Last pack Magic. Obviously, first edition Rocket. I'm chasing Raging Bolt from Prismatic. Something about that card speaks to me. Has a Japanese tattoo vibe. Raging Bolt. Have I pulled that? Haven't seen any announcements, just more Scarlet Violet sets. I saw how many sets there's going to be, and then the new one. There's only 1 or 2, 3 left. Gotta get it right. Silver Tempest, Brilliant Stars, Obsidian Flames. Now I'm curious what the Raging Bolt looks like. Can't picture it. Ooh, little System of the Down playing right now. I wish I could play this music for everybody so we could all just get down. But we can't. Because they don't want you to have fun. Belly Bolt. Weird looking frog thing. Yo, that is a good hit, though. Ninetales? I do like this card. I wish you guys know the Scyther that I'm talking about. The really just all red Scyther. Not Scyther. Scyther's Evolution. The red one. You know, it was just too red. There's no contrast. Like this one did it right, where the trees are kind of darker. They're outlined. God, what is that Scyther card? It looks really cool, but you have to look at it for a little bit to really see what's going on in there. Man, so the only hits we pulled so far are just illustration rares. Isn't that crazy? Scizor. Yeah, Scizor. Yeah, I really wish they would have done just I hate saying it because I feel like I'm just bad-mouthing the artist. But, man, just a couple tweaks, that card would have been an 11 out of 10. Psychic Electric. Barry trying his hand at Super Saiyan. Does this not just make you want a steak and lobster? Turn that lobster into a Duskull. Sneasel again. Sweet. Come on, Silver Tempest. Give us a yellow border hit on stage with that. The Ninetales still $28. This market's nuts. It'll be interesting to see how the market pans out price-wise. And everyone on YouTube's talking about a crash, and like whatever. We'll see. I haven't experienced it enough to know when a crash is coming, but I know the hype is here, and it's absolutely insane. Chinchou, Fairseed. God, these remind me of those. When I was a kid, we had Gumball Wars. They were like little pointy things like that, and you would just throw them at each other, and they would sting. And then looking back, I'm thinking it's a miracle no one lost their eyes. Serena was pretty shocked at that too. What came first, the Pokemon or the Pokeball? This one right here. Did this Pokemon inspire the design of a Pokeball? Let's do one more Surging Parks. Surging Parks. You heard me. You won't have to wait a year. You have that one graded. You like it? Are you kidding me right now? I feel like that was going to end up breaking my camera. Ninetales base set first edition was your first card. Zapdos was my first holo. wish I would have kept it. What was it? Silver border? Okay. That one. Vibrava. Just watching all the dinosaurs die. That's what that reminded me of. Fuecoco. Glamora. Technical Machine Fluorite. Super Saiyan 3 Fox. Look at them just looking at each other. I won't do that again. There's a lot of colors going on in this one. Applin. Lizard and an apple. Unreal. Oh, dang. This is not from MJ Holdings. Not. Okay, so what did we open tonight? 5 MJ Holdings packs. So that's what, 15 packs from them. And then 2 Surging Sparks. And we got the only hits we pulled are illustration rares. Not a single bulk V, bulk EX, prom ready or not. No hyper rares, no double rares, no ultra rares. Just straight 3. 3 illustration rares. The eggs that are broken because they played a little too much basketball. They shouldn't be on skateboards anyway. That's how you end up like this. They should have thought about that. This guy's already about to lose it. We got the Super Saiyan 3 Fox. We got the Drowsy that just can't sleep because that stupid light won't turn off. He's like, all I want to do is sleep. Everyone else can catch some Z's. This guy's like, for real? For real, the street light's on me. That's a good one. What is this one going for? That is wild that we only pulled. This has got to be the first stream where we've only pulled the same rarity. My OCD really likes it when we pull every rarity, like a double rare, ultra rare, illustration rare, special illustration rare, then hyper rare. We can get them all. This one's like, you're only getting this. That's it. $11. Less because it's damaged goods. These actually look all right. I do have to send these off to Tag. Just for the record, all the hits that I'm pulling now are going to Tag. Because Tag individually wraps them, they're doing my work for me. I'm just going to sell a mystery slab. And that's just going to be it. I don't know how I'm going to do the price yet, guys. So let me know in the comments down below what you think is fair. I was thinking about just adding up all the prices, divide it by the number. That way it's just, is that not fair? That's the average price. It's break even for me, right? Minus the paying to get it done. But anyway, I'm kicking that back and forth. I don't know how I'm gonna pan it out yet. That being said, anyway, my 3D printer, if you can hear, you can't hear it in the background. If you can't hear the music, going nonstop. I'm printing all kinds of stuff. So if you do want a hit board, they are going on the website. But I just need to know what color you would want. I don't want to just print 1,900 of them in all different colors, and then everyone only likes the black or the white, and then here I have a pink one. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here. Let me know what you guys think about the new Friday time. I think I'm going to start doing them at 6 now. Let me know. Do all the cool stuff, the subscribe, the comment, all that, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.